Let's take a look at the Marvel Legends Black Panther and M'Baku Build-A-Figure wave, Erik Killmonger in his tactical gear and tribal mask. Looking good. Let's go. Power and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is, of course, Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today our Marvel Legends reviews continue with this Black Panther and M'Baku Build-A-Figure wave, Erik Killmonger. Now this is the version I wanted the first time round, as it is Erik Killmonger in that tactical gear with that tribal mask, which is very, very nice. And we also get that unmasked Michael B. Jordan head, which we did previously get in the 2-pack with Everett Ross, but now we are getting it single carded as well. And as you can see, we get some pieces for the M'Baku Build-A-Figure, and again, that is starting to look really, really nice. So yeah, on the side of the box, you actually get a picture of Erik Killmonger in his tribal mask, which again, looks really good. And again, there on the back, and as you can see, they are using actual graphic design from the film rather than using product shots of the toys, but I don't mind it at all. These are MCU figures and it does look very good. And then of course, you get a list of all the figures in this wave you need to complete the M'Baku Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing Erik Killmonger. So yeah, this is definitely one of my most anticipated figures of the whole year, just because I really like the character from the film, and then this character design is just really nice as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's get him open. Pow, and here we have Erik Killmonger out of the box, and I must admit, first impressions are pretty good. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know this is the version of Erik Killmonger I have wanted for my display. Don't know why, just really like this tactical gear. I like the character design, and yeah, very happy to finally have it. So before I look at that in more detail, here are the Build-A-Figure pieces that come with Erik Killmonger. It is the M'Baku head and his staff as well. So as always, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, as I will be doing a full review of the M'Baku Build-A-Figure once I've opened all the figures in this wave. So yeah, come back to see that, hit that notification bell, but very much looking forward to building M'Baku. Back to Erik Killmonger. So he does come with some of his own accessories. So he comes with 2 guns, a handgun and a bigger gun. These look very similar to the ones that have come with the recent Punisher from the Netflix wave, just painted black. So these are decent sized. And he has 2 trigger fingers. So he has no trouble holding the guns in his hands. But what I've noticed straight away is that there's nowhere for him to store the guns on the body. If you have a look here, he's got a holster on the legs which has like ammo, but nowhere to actually store the gun. And this piece here on the waist is this belt's a separate piece, and again it has a gun holstered there. But again, it's one of my major gripes about action figures is that these guns are molded and it's a fake gun. If only that was a real holster, it would have just made that little bit of a difference. Okay, so there he is with his guns, but let's have a look at that tribal mask, shall we? So there it is, separate piece that you could display on your own if you wanted to. That's how they teased us at San Diego Comic-Con. I think they just had that on display before they revealed this guy. But yeah, there is no clips or anything like that. It just seems to be molded to the shape of his face. And yeah, just give it a little bit of pressure and it will stay in place. And how gangster does that look? I like it a lot. Now that is definitely something that's going to stand out in your Black Panther display. Really, really like how that looks. Let's zoom in and have a closer look. So again, there is a closer look at the tribal mask. And again, I just really, really like it. Don't know why, can't explain it to you, but I like it a lot. And again, there's no clips or anything like that. It just literally fits to the shape of his face. So again, you can just pull that off easy. And again, there's nothing in there. There's nothing on his face to clip onto. Literally just a little bit of pressure and it will sit. So I'm guessing it's been sculpted in the mold of his face. But it works anyway. But again, here is a closer look at the tactical gear. There is some slight silver dry brush in there on the chest plates. You can see the grenades have been actually painted. He's got his belt buckle. You've got the camo legs. And as you can see, he's got loads of ammo, but it's all molded, which again isn't a bad thing. It's just annoying when they have those gun holsters with fake guns. But yeah, other than that, like it. Articulation is what you would expect. Those shoulder joints don't hinder it too much. Goes all the way up to 90, and again, double jointed elbows, so doesn't hinder the articulation too much. And I think he shares the same bottom legs as the Punisher figure. They're like those camo trousers. I think the Punishers are just black. So either way, decent for a 6-inch figure. And again, this is a separate piece, so you can just get him to, if you get rid of this gun, you could literally just get him holding his tribal mask if you wanted to. So yeah, lots of displaying options for you. But let's have a quick closer look at that Michael B. Jordan head sculpt. Can you see Michael B. Jordan in there? I can from certain angles. It does seem to be the same face sculpt that we got in the 2-pack. So if I bring in the 2-pack version, this newer one just seems to have a little bit more paint on it than the 2-pack version, but it does seem to be the same face sculpt. So again, this figure is such a fun display piece. It's just going to stand out. I don't know why. It just looks very militant. The tribal mask gives it that little twist, and you definitely know what this is, even from a distance on your shelf. Those horns would make a decent silhouette as well. Yeah, just really, really like it, people. So let's compare this Erik Killmonger to some of the previous versions we've got. So this is the one we got in the first Black Panther wave, and it is the Golden Jaguar version. Even though I don't think they actually refer to him as the Golden Jaguar ever in the film, that's essentially what he is, the gold version of Black Panther. And that is the version we got in wave 1. So now we have both renditions of his character outfits. And again, here is the version we got in the 2-pack with Everett Ross. This version is a little bit grayer, more gold detail, but it does seem to have the same unmasked head, which I do think is a very decent head for a Michael B. Jordan unmasked face sculpt. So yeah, these are the 3 versions of Erik Killmonger, and they are all looking very nice, but this new one, definitely my favourite. And here we have Killmonger compared to another villain from this new Black Panther wave, and of course it is Claw. And as you can see, Erik Killmonger is just a tiny bit taller than Claw. Now I just wanted to see if this mask actually fit on anyone else. So let's use Claw as an example, and yeah, it does actually work. Again, you just need to apply a little bit of pressure, and the sort of mask sort of just grips the face. So yeah, you definitely can have some fun with this tribal mask if you wanted to. Just think you could buy a few of these and army build yourself some army mask soldiers. But yeah, there's Claw with the tribal mask. And just why I've noticed as well, on his hand there, he actually has a watch, similar to the Luke Cage that had a watch there. So let's just zoom in. There's no detail to it, but that watch there is a completely separate piece that I'm assuming will come off if you take the hand off. So if you want to give one of your figures a watch, steal it from this guy. And lastly, here we have Killmonger compared to some other characters from the Black Panther movie with Everett Ross, Black Panther himself, Okoye, and Nakia. So again, we virtually have all of the main cast from the movie, and you could recreate the whole movie if you wanted to on your shelf. Definitely need to build myself some sort of Wakanda display moving forward. But yeah, very happy with this guy. Really like the tribal mask look. He's definitely going to look imposing on your shelf. So final thoughts are, obviously I like this figure. Again, it's mainly because the film, the character design, the execution of the figure, just really, really nice. So Wild and Hasbro, again, definitely upping their games when it comes to MCU figures with this wave. So you let me know what you think in the comments below. But as always, please, please, please hit that notification bell and that subscribe button, as I am reviewing the whole of this wave before the year is out. So plenty of reviews still to come. But as always, people, my name is Dan W. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I shall see you on the next one.